Ukraine's invasion has caught Vladimir Putin off guard, marking a significant turning point in the ongoing conflict. The potential situation of the Russian president being compelled to declare an emergency is highly concerning. The evacuation of 76,000 citizens from the Kursk region and beyond is undoubtedly a distressing image for Putin, causing significant alarm among the population, as noted by Chris Hughes. Ukraine's ground offensive into Russia has taken President Vladimir Putin by surprise and has the potential to be a significant turning point. Essentially, he needs to downplay the situation while being compelled to announce an emergency and dispatch additional support. However, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky is taking a significant risk in the hopes of achieving a potentially substantial reward. It's difficult to fathom that the U.S. wasn't informed through alternative channels about the operation, considering Ukraine's primary supporter. The timing of the operation is of utmost importance and suggests that Ukraine's intelligence directorate perceives Putin's political stability as uncertain. He is deeply concerned about appearing vulnerable in his personal life, and this recent event with Zelensky has greatly damaged his pride and self-esteem. The evacuation of 76,000 citizens from the Kursk region and beyond is a concerning situation for Putin, which is likely to have caused significant concern among the population. Ukraine has taken the war into Russia, causing the citizens to feel the impact of Putin's invasion through sanctions and deaths in Ukraine. It was a surprising move for most of the West, coming after the U.S. relaxed restrictions on using its weapons directly against Russian territory. Based on information from Ukrainian intelligence, it has been reported that Russia has suffered significant losses during the 900 days of war. These losses include a large number of troops, tanks, warplanes, helicopters, and ships. Strategically, Ukraine's position 35 miles into Russia has unexpectedly opened up a new front that spans 15 miles wide. This development has the potential to yield significant benefits. When considering peace negotiations, it could potentially provide him with an advantage in terms of Russia's demands to give up a significant portion, if not all, of the territory it currently occupies in Ukraine. In return for a complete withdrawal of Ukraine's forces, which includes several thousand troops participating in the operation, this could be negotiated. However, in the short term, the Kremlin's troops, who lack proper training and resources, are facing significant challenges as they try to maintain their momentum in Ukraine. Ukraine has managed to gain some time through this operation, but the upcoming days will be marked by intense fighting as Russia attempts to defend its territory. Ukraine's president subtly acknowledges a bold military incursion onto Russian soil. Following Ukraine's unexpected military incursion into Russia's Kursk border region, President Volodymyr Zelensky has finally addressed the situation, indirectly acknowledging the ongoing military actions with the intention of shifting the conflict onto the aggressor's territory. Zelensky made the comment during his evening address on Saturday. Ukraine's ongoing incursion into Russia persisted for a sixth consecutive day on Sunday. This is the most significant attack since Moscow initiated its full-scale invasion on February 24, 2022, and it is remarkable for its utilization of Ukrainian military units on Russian territory. Russia was taken by surprise when Ukraine launched a raid into their territory, causing embarrassment for the military leaders who are now working hard to address the breach. The ongoing evacuation of civilians living in Russia's border areas with Ukraine continued on Sunday. Footage of evacuees at a tent camp in the city of Kursk was shown on Russian state television. As per the report by RTR, over 20 temporary accommodation centers have been established in the region. The specific goals of the operation are still uncertain, and Ukrainian military officials have chosen to maintain a level of secrecy, likely to maximize its chances of success. According to military experts, the purpose of this action is probably to divert Russian reserves from the ongoing intense fighting in Ukraine's eastern Donetsk region. Additionally, a presidential advisor has suggested that it could potentially enhance Kyiv's position in future negotiations with Russia. According to Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova, Ukraine is fully aware that the recent attacks are completely illogical from a military standpoint. The Kyiv regime is persisting in its terrorist activity, aiming to instill fear in the innocent population of Russia, she added. During the night, a tragic incident occurred in Kyiv, resulting in the loss of 2 lives, including that of a young child. According to Ukraine's Air Force, Russia launched an attack on Ukraine using 4 ballistic missiles and 57 Shahid drones. 53 drones were successfully shot down by air defenses. Tragically, the bodies of a man, aged 35, and his son were discovered beneath the debris following the impact of missile fragments in a residential area located in Kyiv's suburban Brovary district. This devastating incident was reported by Ukraine's State Emergency Service. 3 more individuals in the district were injured during the incident. According to Serhiy Popko, head of the Kyiv City Military Administration, Kyiv has unfortunately been targeted for the second time this month. According to Popko, the ballistic missiles did not reach the capital, but instead targeted the suburbs. Additionally, any drones attempting to target the capital were successfully intercepted and shot down. Zelensky, based on initial findings, stated that Russia had employed a missile of North Korean origin in the attack. It has been stated by Ukraine and the US that Russia has utilized North Korean missiles during the conflict. Zelensky emphasized the importance of increased support from Western allies for Ukraine. He emphasized the need for a comprehensive air defense system to safeguard our cities and communities, along with decisive actions from our partners to remove any limitations on our defensive measures. In Russia, the regional governor of Kursk reported that a Ukrainian missile, intercepted by Russian air defenses, landed on a residential building, causing injuries to 15 individuals. Kursk acting governor Alexei Smirnov stated on Sunday that an alleged Ukrainian group engaged in sabotage and reconnaissance had entered the Belovsky district the day before. However, he assured that the situation has been brought under control. According to the Russian Defense Ministry, a significant number of drones were successfully intercepted and neutralized during the night in various regions including Kursk, Voronezh, Belgorod, Bryansk, and Oryol. Ukraine has not provided any comments regarding the recent drone attacks that occurred inside Russia on Sunday. However, Ukraine has recently stepped up the frequency of drone attacks, primarily focusing on military infrastructure and oil depots. Meanwhile, Belarus announced the deployment of additional troops to its border with Ukraine on Saturday. According to Belarus, Ukrainian drones had allegedly violated its airspace, which it claimed was part of Kyiv's military incursion into Russia's Kursk region.